and welcome to this thimble bell tutorial. This is the first video in a series of videos that I'm doing to show you how to make the various parts of a skull shawl that I've made. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the squares. To start, we need to do a magic circle, so we're going to loop the thread around our fingers to create a circle. Insert your hook through the top, grab your working yarn, pull it through, do a chain to secure, and then we need to make 10 single crochets into the circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull the end piece to close the circle. And to finish this row, we need to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet that we made. Okay, then we want to chain 2. And we're going to do 2 half double crochets in each stitch, which should give us a total of 20 half double crochets. So there's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, oops, and 20. Then we want to slip stitch into the first half double crochet that we made, chain 3. We're going to puff stitch into the first stitch, chain 2, 1 to close, and 1 because we're going to skip a stitch, then puff stitch into the next stitch, chain 2, skip a stitch, puff into the next one, and we'll keep doing this until we get all the way around, which should give us a total of 10 puff stitches. So this is number 3. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's hard to get the needle through all of those little stitches, you know, or loops rather. That's number 4. and 5, six, seven, eight, nine, and there's our 10th one. Now we need to slip stitch into the top of the first puff stitch that we made in this row and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Double crochet into the first chain space that we created. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Double crochet into the next chain space, and we'll keep doing this until we get all the way around, which should give us a total of 11 loops. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and for our 11th one, we're going to count up 1, 2, 3, and in that 4th chain that we made in the beginning, we're going to slip stitch, and that'll make our 11th loop. Okay, now we're going to chain 2, and we're going to half double crochet 4 times in each of these loops, which should give us a total of 44. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, almost had 6. It's a great thing about crochet. If you mess up, you can just undo it and start over. There's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. All right, now we need to slip stitch into the first one that we made and chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to triple crochet in the first stitch, but we're going to leave that last loop on our hook. So we got 2 loops. We need to do 1 more treble in the same stitch. Now we have 3 loops on our hook, so we're going to yarn over, pull through those loops, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Make 3 more triple crochets into the same stitch, leaving a loop on your hook, so you should have a total of 4 loops when you're done. So there's 2 loops. 3 loops. 4 loops, yarn over, pull through. That creates your first corner. Now let's do a side. So we need to do a double crochet in the next 2 stitches. A half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. A single crochet in the next 2 stitches. A half double in the next 2 stitches. A double in the next 2 stitches. And we're ready for our next corner. So we're going to do 3 triple crochets in our next stitch, just like we did before. So we should end up with 4 loops on our hook. There's 2 loops. Three loops. Four loops, yarn over, pull through, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and 3 more triples in the same stitch the same way. 2 loops. 3 loops, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through, and we're ready for our next side. So a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, half double in the next 2, single in the next 2, half double in the next 2, double in the next 2, and we're ready for our next corner. So we're going to do 3 triple crochets in the next stitch the exact same way as before. So we should have 4 loops when we're done. There's 2 loops, three loops, four loops, yarn over, pull through, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 more triples the same way in the same stitch, two loops, three loops, four loops, yarn over, pull through, and we're ready for our next side. So a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, half double in the next 2 stitches, single in the next 2 stitches, half double in the next 2 stitches, double in the next 2 stitches, and we're ready for our last corner. So 3 triple crochets in the same stitch, 2 loops, three loops, four loops, yarn over, pull through, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 more triple crochets in the same stitch, 1, 2 triples for 3 loops, 4 loops, yarn over, pull through. Now we just got to finish up this last side. So 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches, half doubles in the next 2, single in the next two, half double in the next two, double in the last two, I mean yeah, double in the last two, sorry about that. And then we want to slip stitch into the first triple crochet that we made. And that finishes out your square. Kind of cool, huh? If you do crochet thread and a smaller hook, you're going to end up with a significantly smaller square. So have fun experimenting and see what's going to work best for your project. I hope this has been helpful, and if so, check out the other videos in this series or subscribe to the channel or visit the website for more nifty ideas. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.